Hello, hello. What's up, guys? Treefinger, what's going on? Sky, how you guys doing? Good morning. Co-working stream? Pretty much going to be like a co-working day. Somebody else, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh man, I can't see jack shit without my glasses on. Hello, hello. Barbatos, how you doing, dude? Good morning, everyone. You are in sync with sirens in my town? Oh, snap. I don't know why that made me look outside. I'm like, what's the weather like? It is snowing. Well, thank goodness I don't have to go to... Actually, I do have to go make a mail run later today, but that's later today. Oh my god, way too lucky. Dude, is that the famous way too lucky? 1121? We are not worthy? I'm not worthy. What's up, Rock? How you doing? Brocker, Bourbon, how you doing? Toby Red, how you doing? Oak, my man, how you doing, man? Intense, what's going on, dude? Jesse, Zach, NCF, Nixie. How you guys all doing today? What are your thoughts on the DCS profile? I mean, there's nothing wrong with DCS. I think I like it, but the problem is I haven't used it enough to give you guys like a personal opinion on it. And you guys know how I rock. I'm not gonna like say like this is the best or worst thing until like I've used it thoroughly. So, how do you guys like DCS? I mean, honestly, we work as kind of a collective here. Like, you guys tell me things you like, I try them out. I tell you guys things I like, you guys try them out. So, SA is the best profile behind GMK CYL IMO. You know what? I am a big... the SA's profile keycaps are very nice, yes. Alex, do you have a definitive thoughts on the DB60? I don't think it needs foam, but I definitely, like, after playing with it, like, we're talking about the one from, hold on, before I get my eggs out of line here. Are we talking about the one from, oh my god, Gray Studio? It needed a little bit of foam, but it's not, like, too crazy bad without foam. I still have mine, like it's literally sitting behind me with GMK denim still on it. I don't mind typing on it, but again, I have experimented with it, and I think foam definitely makes it a little bit better. Do you recommend me picking up a spare daughter board for the bias? Nope. So if you guys didn't know, unfortunate little thing with the bias yesterday, the daughter board didn't work. It was just shorting my entire computer. I tried on both, I don't know why I tried on the Windows computer too, but just shorting. Luckily it was just a daughter board, and I have tons of replacements, so I gave one to Quest, but yeah, just weird that the daughter board started shorting. There's nothing even physically wrong with it, not that I can see anyways, so beats me. But yeah, you don't need anything, Quest. If worst case scenario happens and you need another daughter board, you just order one. They're like $5. Why is this $500? It's a premium. Are you talking about the Aalto, the one we're doing today? Premium board. The scene seeing on the corners is a little bit more tricky to do, but I want everyone to remember when we're looking at keyboards too. We have seen stuff where it's, you know, I guess to put things into perspective, right? When it comes down to pricing on keyboards, I've always, and since like the day I've started streaming, been a firm believer that some boards are gonna like when the designer makes a board and they choose to charge whatever X price dollars. It's up to them. Ultimately, it's up to them to charge whatever they feel like their work is, you know, worth. Some people decide that their worth is maybe like $50 and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't matter what anyone's worth is. It's really just, do you see value in their product? Sensible ration too. Yeah, there is some sort of like math that you can usually do, but the thing now, regardless of whether or not, you know, we like someone or don't like, you know, a certain design, is do you find value in it? And if you do, it's worth the price. If not, then you don't buy it. And then that way there, it kind of translates to that designer slash vendor that, hey, this is too expensive. Yes, in certain areas, there's going to be things that cost more too, like labor and materials. So there's lots of reasons, but ultimately it still comes down to, do you guys like a certain design? And we've said this time and time again. I don't want to ever make this channel into like us looking at the cheapest thing. Like, hear me out, right? Let me know if you guys disagree. This is just my viewpoint, and I'm all here for fair conversation. I think when it comes down to pricing, the last thing I want to do is only restrict myself to looking at sub, $150 boards because cheap. If I see something that I like that a designer makes that's low MOQ, just like Antipode said, by a smaller studio, I still want to look at it. Cheap and best value don't always make for most interesting, and you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always make for most interesting. So I'm all here for keyboards at any price range. I just have to see value in it, and I have to see something unique and something that I like in it. And again, it's all subjective to what you guys like too, right? Plus, you know what? Antipode, I've had the pleasure of working with in the past, and I have to admit, Antipode has been great with everything. So in terms of like their customer service level and everything too, like I've been very happy with them. So value doesn't always mean cheap. Correct, it doesn't. There's lots of ways you can kind of look at this. Also, why is the lighting in my room so nice today? I have no idea. Do you think keyboard clones are bad? Listen, I think cloning anything, like a direct one-to-one copy, hear me out. Any person who's doing a direct one-to-one copy because they want to make money, in my eyes, is kind of predatory. Not kind of, it just is. You're basically seeing something that someone else designed, and you're like, fuck it, I want to also be part of that. Like, I don't want to have an original idea, so let me just copy their homework one for one, you know what I mean? And then make it cheaper because I'm going to be competitive that way. It's predatory in marketing. It's predatory in like design. It's bad. It's scummy. But at the end of the day, the only way that people can stop that is if people stop purchasing those. However, a lot of clones will alter things, and they can kind of get away with that. And the whole world is, art itself. If you look at artwork, even when I was in high school studying art, a lot of art is copying and then making your own spin on it. So it's a very odd conversation to have. You know what I mean? So I try to not support direct one-to-one clones of things, but like sometimes you don't even know. Like sometimes you don't even realize that you're like, okay, this thing's awesome. There's no history behind it. Is this thing being copied? Sometimes you don't know. But I try my best just because I know that it leads down a bad rabbit hole of things. Can we clone me? What the? Also, little side note. I know there's an annoying siren in the background, but okay, so it's going to pass. Little annoying side note from my day. Our heating still doesn't work here. It's pretty normal temperature in our condo today. Apparently, they're supposed to come and fix our heating today. We didn't know. They kind of just like springed it on us this morning. I'm gonna try to like shoo them away if they come during our stream, because like I'm kind of annoyed that they didn't give us like a good time frame. But if they can't, unfortunately, I might have to pause stream for 20-30 minutes. Maybe I can sit here and just be silent. I have no idea. But I'm gonna try to shoo them away. I'm gonna kind of tell them to politely skedaddle. But just letting you guys know. I've seen an $80 cheap backside Owl Lab Spring copy. Drives me crazy because I love this keyboard, but copies are just making the originals bad. The same thing goes with like a whole bunch of things in the world when it comes down to copying things, even outside of keyboards. But let's take a look at today's keyboard. So a little disclaimer, Antipode is now a sponsor of us. However, that's not going to stop me from being super honest. You guys know in the past with any sort of sponsorships or paid reviews or anything like that, it never stopped me from being honest. Now, again, being honest does not mean I have to be a dick. I hope that makes sense to some people who think that one equals the other. So, with that being said, let's take it to the board today. This is the Aalto. I actually have been looking at this one here for quite a while, even before my talks with Full from Antipode. It is designed by Tomworks. It weighs about 4.4-ish pounds unbuilt. And then it's a 60% XT, which, as you guys can tell, I like the extended layouts, so words to live by. Honest equals dick for sure. Oh my god. It's going to be a fun little keyboard to build today. Pretty fun. The only thing I'm a little bit about, honestly, in this design is the 1.2 millimeter PCB, but I mean, we'll see. They also sent over this chocolate bar, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna try this later. All right, well, let's take a look at the keyboard today. Don't be a penis. Oh, actually, wait, before we start. Look what came in today. Sunset Gleam, baby. I don't know what we're gonna use these for, but this is their special edition box. Ooh, look at this. Sunset Gleam. Oh wait, look, it came with a knockoff Rama puller. Rama. What the fuck? Speaking of, this is awkward to use. Bootyful. I don't like that part. I don't think I need a switch puller, but cool. Sunset Gleams. Kind of excited to try these. Oh yeah, it does have a duck on it too. Funny. I've been seeing people getting really up in arms on the Rama subreddit. They've been renamed to duck switches. No, for real? The Sunset Gleams have? That is funny, if it has. All right, here's the Aalto. Yeah, I didn't even know they had a subreddit until like one of my other friends linked me. Here is the internals of it. Nice, thinner bezels. Big fan of how minimal that looks. But the cool thing about this board, outside of the layout, is this side profile. Take a look at that. And if you see this kind of like interesting piece here, beautiful. I like little details like this on boards. Very awesome looking. And it's so well done too. Like, I was half expecting when I looked at this earlier to see machine marks, but there is not. Like, look at that. Very nice. So you do get quite a nice side profile that reflects light quite nicely. The Ano, again, at the $500 price point, I'd expect it to be perfect, and it is perfect on this unit. Absolutely stunning.
What's your favorite flavor of keyboard mayonnaise?
Huh? What the fuck's keyboard mayonnaise? Huh? Yeah, $500 is a lot. This is definitely a more premium one, but again, we're gonna take a look at the board first. All right, what else do we get in the box here? I like these little pouches from Antipode. PCB, one singular flex cut, which is, you know, I welcome that.
Hello, you sexy beast.
Keepsaw, thank you very much for the bit, man. Appreciate you. We have a daughter board, and then we have a plate. All right. Was there feet somewhere in here that I'm just not seeing? Is it in this pouch? I like natural meat. What the? I'm actually, if you guys want to talk about food, I hate to go down this rabbit hole because I am also extremely hungry today. I'm not really a mayonnaise fan in terms of condiments. The only condiments I actually really enjoy, but in moderation, are mustard. I like when people do like their take on a mayonnaise, I guess. Like, it sounds stupid. I don't even know what to describe it as. I'm not really like a food connoisseur. Like, you know, when people mix it with like, I don't know, garlic and stuff like that, whatever it is. I like that kind of stuff when people have their own like special secret sauce, I guess. But straight mayonnaise, nah, I'm not a big fan. Not the biggest fan. Now, I do see one thing that's a little concerning to me. But again, Antipode has pretty good customer service. The only thing I'm seeing on this that's a little concerning, and again, like I told you guys, I'm very honest with these things. That is a pretty PCB, actually. I like the PCB. This does have the push-in connectors. God, I always forget what they're called. These are usually rated for 10-ish uses. They're not ribbon. It's the JST connectors that push in. Molex, is it? Yeah, Molex. I'm not the biggest fan of Molex. My only suggestion to them, EasyMate, that's what it's called. Yeah, sorry, Molex EasyMates. I know some people, and I believe it or not, I know we talk about this every time we see an EasyMate connector. A lot of people will kind of, on stream, I see a lot of people, see my side of things, and I guess, state that they don't like it either. But believe it or not, off stream, I've gotten a few people saying that they prefer this. So I guess this is a matter of preference, but I will say in the terms of longevity, EasyMate isn't my favorite thing in the world, just because it doesn't have many uses. But I can understand why people might like them, because it is easy to kind of assemble, and they are a little bit more flush, I guess. Some people have also told me they've disassembled their board like 20 times and have had no problems. So they are rated, though, from my experience, for about 10 uses. My first experience with EasyMate was on the Fukuro, and I ripped it off the PCB even though I was being extra careful and watching clips showing how to unplug and plug the cable. Yeah, again, I think this had such mixed experiences, and I wish these performed better. Like, when I first heard about these push-in EasyMate things, I was like, dude, that is awesome. Because in theory, it should make it so that if you make a mistake with your keyboard, you don't have anything bad happen because you're just pulling it out of a socket that it's kind of pushed into. So, these connectors are something that the secret PCB designer Discord is trying to implement. No, it's, I would say it's not really like a certain Discord that's pushing these. I think they were really popular, for two reasons. People were using them for situations where it was hard to plug in cables. So kind of a side note to that, kind of like what Antipode just said, like what Full just said, people were using them for, because they're thinner, right? So for lower, I guess not, kind of like he said, not much internal spacing. But then people started using them for every other board, and that's kind of where it's like, okay, we're starting to see the problems now, but. All right. Let's take a look at the side profile on this from the side here. Man, 60 XT. Would prefer ribbon cables, to be honest. I would still, you know what's funny? I don't think I'd prefer a ribbon cable still. I'm not a ribbon cable kind of guy. All right, let's start doing our stabs today. Is it safe to store a soldered PCB in a microfiber cloth? I don't know. I usually just wrap my stuff in bubble wrap, or I put it back in like the packages it comes with. That is a great question that I don't feel comfortable answering. It is 60 XT. Yeah, I like this little detail too. I really do. On the board, USB-C is the best, just in and out. Yeah, I agree. Where's my, oh, here it is. God damn, I put it in the wrong spot. I don't think this comes in a Win keyless. I don't recall it coming in Win keyless. It comes in a black rainbow color too. That one there looks pretty slick. But I have to admit, silver's more my thing. Silver is definitely more my thing. I feel as influenced to get some Nixies for my Event Horizon. Hope you're feeling happy about that. Hey, you know what? We have another build coming up from Antipode that they're requesting to use Nixies. So you know what, guys? Nixie's gonna be here shortly. Alrighty. And in terms of layout, what do we got going on here? This is actually a really pretty PCB. I like all the, I don't know why, this is visually attractive to me. We got 1, 2, oh, I guess we're doing split on this. 1, 2, 3, all we need is 3. Okay, perfect. Full, I can't remember if you told me this now. Sorry if this was in your notes, but I can't seem to remember. Was there gonna be an option for full backspace on this, on the final run of this? That's the only question I really have. I would like to see a full backspace on this PCB. No split right shift? There's split. Forced layout designer's choice. Okay, makes sense. I'm not mad at it. I was just curious. I would like to see, though, I think it would make sense to have like one option on it, but not a bad choice. So I guess we only need three stabies for this. Not a lot of stabs today, guys. I'll put back the rest. That a flex cut in the middle? Yes. One flex cut's not going to actually do much damage to the sound. So even the unicorn has one. In fact, man, it's crazy how people go back and forth on this. I don't necessarily agree with it, but some people were telling me, we had a long discussion in another Discord I'm in, they prefer one flex cut. So it's interesting how it goes from like no flex cuts to, okay, let's just have one now. As someone who bought a keyboard from Full, I can tell you he sent it with split backspace. Oh, interesting. One less stab to tune. Did you notice the difference between the black and clear stabies? There is supposed to be a difference, right? I don't really notice a huge difference. Like in terms of sound or anything? Me personally, not really. Nylon versus PC, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't fully believe, I truly, to this day, don't fully believe there's like a huge difference in sound between the two. I sent in both for 2 different PCBs. Oh yeah, I mean, it's okay. So I'll see if I can find a diff. It's okay. Yeah, you can let me know. Alrighty, let's lube up some stabilizers. Yeah, today is a very chill day for me. Well, it's chill as in I have just photos to edit all day, and then one mail run to do. But I'm gonna try to not stare at the computer screen all day. I'm gonna see if I can like get up and go do some other stuff as well. Because my eyes have been kind of bothering me lately, and I feel like I've just been having too much screen time. You know what I mean? My biggest gripe with Aalto personally, I have been the 1.2 millimeter PCB. However, I must admit, with PC palm plate, it's pretty cool, and I love it. Okay, we'll have to 100% see if we love it as well. But I trust Full, because I think Full and I have similar preferences. Do I have computer glasses? When you say computer glasses, do you mean blue light glasses, Nev? I personally, man, I think this is a huge scam, by the way. I have always thought blue light glasses are like pure scams, like made up scams. And then recently, because I've never noticed the difference, and then I'm like, wait, can't I just adjust the monitor to not emit blue light if that's really a big deal? Then recently, I'm talking in the last like week, I noticed a study that was done a little while ago that basically proves that blue light glasses don't do shit. And yeah, you know the other thing is that someone who's worn glasses their entire life, the blue light glasses leave a tint or eventually discolor your glass. Link to study. I don't have it on hand because I read it on my phone, but you can I'm pretty sure just type in like blue light glasses like study or medical study or something like that. Yeah, so they always discolor my glasses, and then I notice the discoloring, and it's so annoying, so I end up just not bothering. Nowadays, when I order glasses, my last 2 pairs of glasses, I have opted for no blue light on it. Blue light glasses don't have science backing it. I always used to go for blue light lens with my latest pair, decided not to, and I haven't noticed any difference. Yep, same here. In fact, I've actually liked the glass not discoloring, so... Alex, I need your recommendation on a camera for beginner and friendly budget. I love answering camera questions, by the way. So are we just doing keyboard photos, or what else are you doing with the camera? Am I using 205? Of course. We're using 205 on plastic meets plastic, and then we'll use some dielectric where plastic meets metal. Man, I'm so excited for Bad Batch, man. I've been thinking about it all day. Most blue light lenses in Canada are yellowish in tint too, which it looks kind of ugly. Yep. They're so, like, I hate to say it, man. Those tinted lenses that come with the blue light filter, like, it just kills me how ugly they are. Snoopy, go watch the trailer for the new Bad Batch right now, bro. The trailer just came out yesterday. I was pumped watching the trailer for it, dude. The animation looks like it got a lot better. It was already pretty good in Bad Batch Season 2, but it looks like it just, like, boom, high up there. Also, did the person who asked about the camera give me what they wanted? DSLRs are mirrorless, wanting a new body? Mirrorless. Who's still making DSLRs? I don't think anyone is. Are they, Zach? But if you guys are looking for keyboard photography, okay, let me just go through a whole bunch right now. If you guys are looking for keyboard photography, I would recommend picking up basically any body. All right, just be happy with, I guess, the brand that you're investing into. Dude, if I was brand new to keyboard photos and I wanted to use it for some light personal stuff, here's what I would do, bro. 100%, here's the route I would take. I would go out and I would go buy a used Fuji X-T30 or just some sort of used Fuji X-T3, all right? Because you can buy those on the cheap. Then what I would do is if I want to take photos of both product and people and stuff like that, I would go buy a 50mm lens. I think you buy them at 55. I'm not sure which Fuji has now for their primes. I would either go buy a kit lens or the 55. And for the shy photographer who likes to take pictures of people, but also really enjoys taking pictures of products from a distance for both, I would even say fuck the 50 and anything else. Get an 80mm macro. Invest in the lens, not your body. The reason I suggest Fuji as well is because Fuji does have modes on it that allow you to kind of have a good straight out of the camera experience without necessarily editing. And then you can just shoot in RAW for the photos you want, to be more accurate. What am I using? I have a camera on loan right now. Do you guys want to see the camera I have on loan? So basically I am trying new cameras because I am deciding what to buy for a new camera. I am selling my XH2S, if you guys saw in Discord. Basically, I don't need the video features. But here's what I am trying right now. Some people might be familiar with what this is. I am trying a GFX. This is bad boy. This is a 100S, not the 100 Mark II. My friend is letting me try this. So this is what I am using. And then I'm using a 120mm macro. But I don't know how long I'm going to be using this for. We shall see. What a chonker is. It is very chonky, and I am not sure if the workflow works for me with such large files. I will trade you straight up. Camera for my Stellar 60. Wait, camera for my Stellar 65? Damn. Okay. Alex, just get a red camera? No, man, I know you're joking, Kenny, but yeah, anyways, that's what I would do. I would pick up an XT like 30 or something. For streaming like you a top-down view, what advice can you give? What advice would I give? Well, the number one piece of advice I would give for a top-down camera is have a stand separate from your desk. Any sort of wobble or touch of your desk is gonna make your camera shake. And then I'm using it on like 23mm right now on a crop sensor. But, there's no real advice I would give other than lighting. Lighting is the most important aspect to anything here. Lighting is super, super important. XT30 Mark I 27mm prime lens for street photography, 70 to 30mm lens for everything else is the kit I have. Beautiful. The XT30 is gonna make any Fuji lineup right now for their crop sensors amazing. Absolutely stunning. Like you won't go wrong with most of the Fuji quality, I'd say. No, the light that I use for stream is a Nanlite 2 compact 200. Just get a Hasselblad, no biggie. I know, right? I know, just quickly get a Hasselblad. Also, Saint, I didn't say hi to you today. How you doing, Saint? Wait, someone said, got a very special package today. Been waiting for about a month. DM'd you? Okay, I'll take a look here in a second. Yeah. I was gonna say something else too, but I forgot. Oh yeah, basically right now I'm in the market for a new camera. The other reason too, and the reason why I haven't been switching to this camera very often is because this camera has been giving me, I mean, it stopped now for a little bit, but it's still been giving me some issues. So basically what I'm doing is I'm selling my HX2S to also fund another camera for the stream, but also I just don't use the video of my XH2S. And then I'm planning on picking up probably just an XT5 or something. Or just, maybe I'll even just not get an XT5 because I already have an XT4. I don't know though. I'm still trying to figure out, I'm waiting for a good deal for my camera. So that's it. That's all, just waiting for a good deal. I'm in the market for a new camera. Basically, Alex, every other week. I'm still looking. I'm still like, I haven't picked up anything. I'm just trying things right now. Like I said, the GFX is beautiful. I love the quality that comes out of it. I can't justify 200 megabyte plus files per shot though. It makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. So that's why I'm thinking the XT5 makes more sense. No, it is a, I don't even know what to consider this. What would you consider an IKEA Surface? It's just IKEA. It's an IKEA desk. It's like a laminate of some sort. I don't know. It's not real concrete. A real concrete desk would be super awesome though. I have an XS20, but I'm using that as my top-down camera. Pedal HMX to NK. I put that in our notes. I told Mike, HMX question mark? For a real concrete desk would sag after a while? Would it actually? Also, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the Prime. Thank you so much for being here for over a year. I seriously think everyone, like I think I thank everyone enough, but I just really want to thank everyone for letting me continue to be able to stream and you guys supporting me, and for everyone who's supported me via subscriptions on Twitch. Thank you guys very, very much. It means a lot to me, guys. It truly does. And I'll try my best to keep, living up to everyone's expectations, as well as just have fun with you guys every day that we possibly stream. Is this a finished board? I hope we can produce some quality boards if it is. I think you guys can. Take our money? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Alex. Now I'm gonna need you to lick the board as a sign of appreciation. Huh? If you really wanted to show your appreciation for us, you would finally release the Tim X Alex body pillow. Huh? Huh? What? When are we getting a 60% XT on both sides? Would you consider that an XT? Would that be considered that? I don't know if it would. Julian, thank you so much for a Prime. I appreciate that. My wallet is ready for DePillow. Well, unfortunately, guys, I don't know if I have a pillow ready for you guys. I have other stuff being worked on, but if I'm going to be honest, guys, the pillow is the last thing on my list of to-dos. Okay, now this is a 1.2. I may have to go fish out some, because Full let me know that this prototype didn't come with any sort of shims. However, I actually don't think we need them, but let's double check. Yeah, like I said, 1.2s are not typically my favorite. If you guys know kind of my preferences with PCBs, I've tried everything, and I think 1.6s are my favorite generally. However, I have had some boards in a 1.2 that you can't even notice it's a 1.2. So it really just comes down to the board and how it sounds and its sound profile. I know Matrix, I don't know why Matrix does this, by the way. Matrix is only 1.2. Maybe there's some like secret reason I'm not even aware of. Okay, if you guys use Stabies, you won't need to use a shim. The washer's plenty thick enough for this. I'm still unreasonably mad about the Navi. Why? MX2A Nixies, Alex? Do they have those? Yeah, you can see there's absolutely no shifting happening with our stabilizers today. So beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, Matrix can just keep doing 1.2s. I feel like they would go against their brand at this point. What's up, Tom? How you doing, man? Tomothy. Forgot to put a washer on this. Any recommendation? Wait, any recs on keyboard sleeves for taking to the office? Dude, keyboard sleeves used to be such a big accessory. Like, I would say a few years ago. Most of the people I know who did keyboard sleeves don't do them anymore. You still might be able to find a few vendors for like nice sleeves, but I don't know who's doing them. Gion Towel? I mean, ultimately you can just take one of your keyboard cases to work too. But I don't know who's doing those anymore. Cable Cult? That name sounds familiar. I don't think I've shopped from them before. All right, one last stab to plug in here. Yeah, whenever I go places, I actually will just, because the few times I've been traveling and have taken a custom keyboard, like I'm talking not traveling outside of the province, just like around the town or need to bring a keyboard places, I will usually stick it in my backpack because I don't really carry a lot, and then wrap it in like a towel or something, or just wrap it in one of the microfiber cloths. This sounds ridiculous, and please don't judge me for it. The few times I've brought it in the hard shell cases and carry it by the handle, I always think I'm carrying like an instrument, and then I'm like, I have this weird irrational thing, which has never happened, by the way, where I think someone's gonna come up to me and start talking to me about instruments, and then I'm gonna have to explain to them it's a fucking keyboard, and I don't really want that to happen, so I'm just trying to like not have that happen. I know it's ridiculous and it probably won't ever happen, but I just don't want that to happen. That's just like a weird fear in my brain. You also stack your keyboards 3 tall in your closet? And Steve, don't tell nobody about that. A keyboard like a piano? Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. The secondhand embarrassment I'm feeling, I know that exact feeling of fear. I don't even care that people know I'm into keyboards. I just don't want to like have that conversation with someone and then have to explain what I do, because I also feel like I'm one of those nerds who over explains everything. You know what I mean? Tai Chi, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you, man. I feel like I over explain everything. That sounds like ADHD. No, I just get really excited about things I'm interested in. Like, I get so excited about keyboard stuff. There was one time, this is an embarrassing story. There was one time one of my girlfriend's friends asked me about boards, and I just went on this like, dude, I went on like a 20-minute tangent about keyboard stuff, all right? And I'm just like, yeah, so like the PCB thickness, you know, that even attributes to the sound. Like, you can the type of lube you use. And they're just like, okay. And I just went on that tangent, man. Yeah, I was like, actually, you can get any. And then my girlfriend had to like tell me afterwards. She's like, next time, just like, you know, tone it down. I think you you inundate them with so much information that they lost interest. I'm like, yeah, I do that a lot. With the sound, he tells me, is it producing the symphony you want? That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Alright, let's put the plate on and let's start putting on our switches. I'm probably going to go to Keep Life. I want to go to 2 meetups outside of Toronto. One. I want to go to Utah. I don't know if we're having the Morgantown meetup, the NK meetup. I'm assuming we are, but I don't know. If we do, I'm probably going to go to Morgantown, but that just comes with the line of working with novel keys. And then I also would like to go to Keep Life. That also sounds fun. This is a really nice blue, by the way. I don't often say this about blues, but look how nice this blue is. That is a pretty looking plate. Damn, I really like that. Very, very pretty. All right, let's put in some switches here. Excited? Yes, top mount's always exciting. I think I would have preferred a PC plate with this, which I think is offered on this, but it's okay. We'll try this one here out. Actually, I need to check out Geoff's message to me too. Interesting switches, by the way. These are the Key Geek Raws. I think I've used these one time before, but this should be an interesting combo with this. This is gonna be nice. Yeah, some people were talking about the Key Geek Raws I saw in chat. It seemed like, I feel like it was like a mixed bag of responses in terms of these switches, so we'll see though, we'll see. Raw, hey yo. Is that a hair or a crack on the brass weight? That is my hair. I don't know about you guys, but my hair falls out of my head pretty frequently. Did someone say raw? Perhaps I am balding. I don't know, I don't think so. Balding aware? Key Geek's a weird brand. They kind of flew under the radar for me. There's been a few brands. I feel like HMX would have been an under the radar brand for me if people didn't force me to use them. I feel like I would have just like not paid attention to HMX. Now I'm in love. Okay, Bald Licks Otos. Does this mean Alex is going, okay, you know what, Dirty? Sometimes I find a hair in my keyboards when I clean them and I have no idea how. Trudeau, I also agree with you. Sometimes I know for a fact I'll clean the board before I send it out, or not send it out, but like finish it and use it. I'll use the board for a month or two, and somehow a hair, even though there's no openings, gets into the bottom. Still don't quite understand that, but why is this particular switch being awkward? Leave me alone, switch. Okay, you know what? I think I need my handy dandy plate fork for this. Hair just spawns there. It's super weird. There we go. Dog hair is the bane of keyboard builds. Yeah, if we ever had a pet, I don't know how I would handle that. I think I would have to like have a room be off limits for client boards, just because I feel like it'd be really messy. If you were me, I left that hair in there when I visited while you were out of your condo. Oh, thanks, Way Too Lucky. I'll keep that hair. I'll go find it later to clone you. I'll get a copy made of you. I brush my hair before I get on my PC just to remove all hair fall throughout the day and night. That's a pretty smart idea, actually. I can't with the cats on my desk from building keys. I don't know how Marcia does it, man. She'll sit there and she'll like, uh-oh. I know it's this switch. The film is not nice on that one. Okay, we'll move that to the side. Gotta be careful with your films, guys. Don't let that happen. That can actually change the sound signature of your switch. And also just make it not fit into the keyboard. Actually, some of these, the films, I don't know if these are supposed to have films in them. Kind of seems like some of the films didn't take nice with the switch. Hopefully I have enough. If not, I'll fix those 2 switches. So see what happens when you put a film on the switch? See that piece that's sticking out right there? That is not what you want to happen. Because that can either A, change the sound signature of your switch, or B, make it so installation doesn't work. Let's see. Why is that happening? Is it just bent? It is just bent. Don't be afraid to just crack open the switch again. And then what you can do is bend the leg back into place. So we'll fix all these right now. But you can just simply bend it back into place. Yeah, like this one here, same thing's happening. And then you can close it all up. I don't think these switches needed films per se, but here, you know what? Let me just reassemble this guy. My hands are too shaky today. Oh my god, please. This film is really fucked up. Oh my goodness. Please, film, stay put. There we go. Are they Giga long pole, I think? I think they're long pole. I don't know if they're like... I don't know how long pole these things are. Better. Shouldn't have to redo them. Should be enough for a couple of bad ones. Okay, okay. That's okay. I'll still redo them. I'll redo it for you, full. Actually, I don't like that one there. Where did I put... See, I got the drawer. Now I got to remember to put things into the drawer. That is my new problem. Thanks for the company today. I'm working on trading card designs right now. Wait, that is sick. How did you go about wanting to do that? Okay, this one's no good, I think. That housing is actually warped. Interesting. Very interesting. Alexotos trading card when? Dude, I don't know. I actually, a long time ago, really wanted to get trading cards made for people who get builds often, like through my build service. However, I quickly learned that trading cards, like the companies to get them done, are actually... They're very slow, long processes and also quite expensive. And it just didn't make sense. So I opted just to get stickers and like thank you cards made. But there was a point in time where I wanted to get like holographic cards made for build services. With getting boards re-anode. I've never gotten something re-anode, only Cerakote it. Yeah, I really want to make proper merch. But it really just comes down to I don't have the time. Like, to be completely honest with you guys, I have so little time when it comes to like doing those fun like extra projects. Because I'm just doing, like, I'm looping switches most of the day and like fixing keyboards for clients and prepping like social media for NK and stuff like that. They're for a client that creates baseball bat grips and commission me. Oh, that is really cool. Way too lucky. We got some new Hot Wheels at work. Hell yeah, dude. I love Hot Wheels cars. Those bring back a lot of memories. That was like my go-to toy as a kid. Yeah, Teja's merch is really good quality. But that took him a while to do. And I don't know how he found the time to do that. But yeah, I've been struggling to find like large amounts of time for merch stuff. I had, only some people might remember because this was a long time ago, I had a very nice run of sweaters, which took forever to coordinate as well. There was only, I think we only did like 20 or 30 sweaters with, actually, I would say probably 80 sweaters total with different sizes. Kind of lowballed you guys in the beginning, but there was, the problem was it got so expensive to run those things that I ended up just saying this is like a one and done thing. Also, this is the thank you again for the Prime, and also thank you everyone else for subbing. So at one point in time, I did have a lot of fun doing that stuff, but yeah, it's been a little while since I've done merch stuff in general. Gator on smoothie switches? I haven't heard of those. Let's put everything away now. Smoothie switches. Teehee has a lot of time. He's a new streamer. Damn, dude. I feel like Teehee, if he's watching, he's just going Smoj right now. That's a Smoj thing. Oh, did I knock my camera a little bit? I think I did. Hold on, guys. There, fixed it. I'll go back to the camera when it stops shaking. It's very hard to do a lot of custom merch for artists, and for Teehee to cut and sew with multicolor hoodie is insane. Yeah, I think Nathan's already, I don't mean to speak for him, but I think he's really into, I think that's part of his hobby is like clothing and stuff like that. Where for me, it's not really, like I'm not really big into custom clothes. It's never really been a hobby for me. Actually, the one thing I've been trying to get done and find some time to do is I want to get some camera accessories made. I was going to talk to Hebe, which I already started the conversation a while ago, and see if I can get some shutter buttons made, the soft release buttons. I think those would be really cool, but I feel like it's such a niche thing to make. Yeah, even like camera straps and stuff, because I'm more into cameras and stuff like that. Alex X Hebe, orange shorts. I've been talking to Mike about that. We've had off and on conversations about that. Again, it's finding a good manufacturer for orange shorts. Actually, you know what? Making a camera strap would be absolutely insane. I would love to do that because I have an idea for one. Jeff, dude, who sent you these? Cass? Did Cass send you these? Jeff got a whole bunch of these stickers in that Cass made and sent out to people. Dude. Oh, like flipping them. Just find your local sporting goods store, find some nice in Hunter Orange, and then contact the man you bought shorts. I have a specific idea for what I want to do. So it would be custom made. I don't know. I've been very particular about what I've put out. Solder is warmed up. Let's start soldering, everybody. I've been very, very particular. I still am very particular about items that I do. I know it feels to have no time imagining everything you do and adding 3 kids. Dude, I don't know how you do it, Way Too Lucky. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, man, if I ever have kids, like, how am I gonna do this? Like, how am I gonna, like, spend the 12 to 15 hours a day working and doing fun stuff? Because it is fun. I enjoy what I do. But then also have more responsibilities. I already struggle enough, like, scheduling in days to go grocery shopping. You know? Alright, we're looking good here. Peak design straps, they're really nice. I actually prefer rope straps, believe it or not. But my idea would be, because I actually have a lot of Peak design gear. Okay, I'll tell you guys a little tidbit of what I was thinking, because I'm actually going to talk to someone about getting this made, because I actually think this would be so fucking cool. I want to get a particular style of rope strap made that is Peak design compatible. I have 8 out of 10 of the Alexotos stickers. I think I only have 2 official stickers, and then a lot of them are made by Cass otherwise. But I'm going to get some more made very, very soon. They have a patent, I think. Not sure you would be allowed to. So I would probably have to contact them, Therak, because I know I've seen some other camera systems that are Peak Design compatible. But I would contact them and stuff too. I would want to make like a legit awesome product that would be compatible with those little things. And if not, just make my own system for it. Because one of the problems that I have with my camera straps...
Alexotos wave.
Who did that, Schwinn? Dude, how you been, man? 18 months? Thank you, dude. Here, let me show you guys something quick. One of the problems I have with my camera straps... is one thing, which is I don't care for how this bulks up on the side. And I constantly have this happening as well, where like it'll do this, right? Instead of doing this. So I want to get a nice rope strap because I love the way these feel. Love them. But I want to get a totally different system made on the side. Because this is not like my favorite thing in the world. And then also, I think getting these in like some extra colors would be cool, even though a bunch already exist. But you can even see like these are fraying already and stuff. And this is a nice one too. But that is like my major issue with those things. All right. Yo, Alex, what's up? Way too lucky. Hyperion camera strap? No, I forget what brand this is. Peak Design anchor links. But this is for an actual like flat strap. I like the rope straps, you know? But yeah, those anchors are what I'm talking about. That's what I would want to be compatible with. Top 5 is 60%. Unicorn. Ori. Tempo. Moment. Actually, Derivative, not Moment. And then, man, to go top 5 off the top of my head, I can't really remember. Tofu. Bam. Throw in the tofu, baby. The Gios is really nice too, yeah. No Moon Tower? Moon Tower's in there too. This is what I mean. Like, it's hard for me to do off the top of my head lists. Sometimes I forget about things. Is tofu yellow though? No. My tofu is just plain old black. No Arc 60. Arc 60 is in there too. You know what? This is what I mean. It's hard for me to do these lists off the top of my head. Because Arc 60 is a solid board. Minus the PCB issues I've heard people are having with those. Alex, do you have a window by you when you solder? There is a window behind me. And the reason why you guys hear me, or hear everything outside, is because it's always cracked a little bit open. Little thing about me that you guys might not know. I get really warm, and I need to always have a window cracked open, because I feel like without it, I just get sweaty, no matter what the temperature is. Unless it's freezing cold in the house, then I won't bother. But it's not freezing cold right now, despite our heat not working. We get it, Alex. We see you. Oh my god, dude. Of course. I don't mean it like that. Come on, man. Come on, dude. My partner calls me a human heater. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm always in t-shirts and a short. Actually, today I'm in pants because I went outside quickly, but yeah, I'm always in t-shirts and a shorts. T-shirts and shorts, not a shorts. I need warmth. I mean, everyone's a little different, right? I will admit though, It sucks being like the only person that gets hot really quickly though in like a group of people, because you're usually the odd man out and have to kind of suffer through sweating. Like when we go places and then other people are just pumping the heat, I'm like sitting there like, geez, man, get me out of here. Is it February 12th yet? And in a few days, 2 weeks-ish. Yeah, this PCB is really easy to solder on. God damn. This is a Martin PCB? I think it is, right? Yeah, this is. Very nice to solder on. I think so too. Oh, there he is. Hi, Martin. How you doing, man? I will admit, not just because you're here, Martin, my 2 favorite PCBs. Well, okay, 3. Just because I feel like if I don't say his name, he's going to get mad at me or feel left out. And I really like his work. I like Yonkar, Martin, and Gondo. But then I also really like Wilba, and I also really like Heine PCBs. Heine PCBs are a little tougher to solder on, though. And the only reason I'm not... I love Wilba, don't get me wrong. Love, love, love Wilba. But Wilba's PCBs are really hard to take out of the package. And that's the only reason I would say that Wilba PCBs are... McLovin's really good too. Okay, you know what? I'm forgetting some people here, okay? I shouldn't even do top lists anymore. They're unfair. But I love my Yonkar PCBs as well. Yonkar's a good guy. I've met Yonkar in person a bunch of times now, and Yonkar is a fantastic human being. I've met Wilba too in person. How do you feel about bag lubing stems? Oh, there's 2 things I would never recommend doing in this hobby. And one of those is bag lubing switch stems. The other is using glorious stabilizers. I would never bag lube switch stems. Ever, ever, ever in my entire life. That is extremely inconsistent. I don't care what anyone says. And I think using stock cherry springs, while it's also not good, is still better than using bagged lube stems. My theory, all right, I know I'm not done soldering this yet. My theory, I need to tell you guys something. My theory is, all right, you've spent 100, 200, 300 bucks on a keyboard kit. You have waited months and months for this keyboard kit to come, all right? You then order nice switches. You then get lubricant. And then, what, to save a few extra minutes of your life, you bag lube them? But you've already spent all this money and waited for the keyboard to come in and... Why? Just spend an extra hour or two and do it by hand and make sure it's all even. That is my theory on it, all right? Personally, I do not like bag lubing. You think it's more consistent? How? How is it more consistent? I want like the science breakdown behind that. I can't foresee it being more consistent. Plus, yeah, you do get them on the pole too, which is something I don't recommend doing. Give me the stat breakdown on that. The one-time bag lubing makes sense. Public subs? They take the meat. Oh. I was like, wait, what? Okay, I get what you're saying, Custom. Bag lubing switches or springs? Springs is fine. You can do springs because you can get everywhere on a spring, but I would not lube everywhere on a switch. And then also consistency is kind of key too. An application like is hard to gauge when you're bag lubing. I guess if you know what you're doing bag lubing, maybe you can kind of have an idea of how much you're actually applying, but Why not lube for the months you're waiting? I mean, there's that too. There is that too. Oh, I don't disagree. Let me finish soldering this so we can build this board up. Man, I'm so hungry. The 2 times it's been okay to bag lube are Springs and Chipotle burrito bowls. Hey Alex, how are you? What's going on? How you doing, DJ? I'm doing well, man. How are you doing today? Better question. All right. Lubing a full set of 90 switches is also daunting. I used to do 10 or so a night. Yeah, when I first started doing keyboard stuff, lubing 90 switches took me hours to do. Nowadays, I would say probably takes me about 2 hours at most. Also, Crobe, thank you so much for your resub, man. I don't know if I thanked you, dude. Thank you very much. Let me go quickly wash my hands, guys. Zuabi, how you doing, man? We'll take a look at the PCB. Here you guys go. Take a look at the switches and stuff. Be right back. What Alex cooking up today? We're doing the Aalto. If you guys want details on the board, exclamation point build. I don't know, I find bag lubing more consistent. Just go easy in application. You know what, Utoy? I'm not gonna argue. I think if it works for you and you're doing an amazing job with it and you're loving it, keep on doing it, dude. It's harder for me to recommend just because like I feel like there is an error, like a larger room for error there. You know what I mean? Stubbs, dude, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, man. Man, if you guys don't know who Stubbs is, give him a follow. Excellent content creator. Love the guy. How much does the Switch contribute to clack? That's a tough question to answer. I feel like it contributes a lot. So if you have a Switch that's typically higher pitch or clacky, it contributes a lot, but also the mounting style you use, plate, the case itself, like all that stuff contributes. I've had switches which typically sound really, clacky or loud or high pitch, not be high pitch depending on what you put in the board. Typically, even with foam, if you're a person who really enjoys foam, like you're never going to get that clacky sound profile. You'll get something in between, Can't wait for your desk, Matt, man. Oh, dude, they're being worked on right now. I started with hand lubing and just did a side-by-side. I'm very fiddly with my stuff. Okay, if you're saying you find them to be good, Utoy, I'm trusting you, bro. Maybe I'll give them another go. Maybe I'll have to hire you to do a batch for me so I can see. PE foam yoinks out all the high frequencies. It does. It kind of like subdues all that stuff. Here we go. Little... Bam, look at that. Very cool with these switches. I mean, it might sound boring to us here because I feel like most of us are on the same wavelength when it comes to how a keyboard sounds. We all kind of have similar preferences here, where I personally think PE foam and foamy sounding keyboards are fun. I just think they're a little fatiguing, to be honest. Dude, the blue plate is actually really nice. So this is a screwless design build. Quotation screwless. Hidden screw design, if you want to call it that. Oh, this is Torx. Damn, good addition with Torx screws. That's what I like to see. Torx is my favorite. I like to see premium boards use nicer screws. Although there's nothing wrong with Hex. Hex and Torx are my fave, but Torx is the best. I feel like Thocky deep sounding boards sound cheaper. I think the science behind why you think they sound cheaper is also the same reason why I think they sound cheaper. It's just because everybody, it's like the norm. Like everyone wants one that sounds super deep and foamy. Like that's like the cool thing to do. And it's so widely used that it just kind of feels very, what's a good word to use here? Overdone? You know what I mean? So therefore, because it's so common and overdone, you probably, like me as well, you kind of have this feeling where it feels and sounds cheap. Midday stream? Hell yeah. Yeah, the ano on this is really nice, guys. Very, 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 very good ano on this. Extremely. Even the internals are so well done. No machine marks, nothing that I can see. That is exactly what I want to see in a board. This price. Absolutely none. Mind you, some dust, but absolutely no marks, nothing like that. All right, and I guess I do need to take out this piece here as well. Let's put this here for the time being. Ano hooks? I don't even know how they did it. I don't see any ano hooks anywhere. Like the streaks from the hooks, I have no idea how they did it. But I don't even see that. I don't even know. I don't see that at all. Actually, let me see the top frame. Do I see any ano hook marks? So if you guys are wondering, usually you can see these distinct flares from ano hook marks. But yeah, I see nothing. Maybe what Soren said. Could the PCB be mil-max, do you think? Yeah, you can mil-max this. Actually, yeah, you could mil-max this. Just use 3305s. Ow, my fucking knee just cracked. Is this the right bit for this? Let's see, it is. I think it's more impressive to see when people make a premium board sound deeper without foam. That's kind of how I felt about the Ori. The Ori had that. Ooh, Viking says, when hunting for a certain sound profile, I think plate plus mounting style plus foams is the biggest factor in sound. Maybe 30 to 40% of the sound is contributed by the switch. Which is still pretty significant, right? Compared to the rest of the board. Yeah, I mean, dude, I will say that you can have the exact same switches, just go from board to board, and it sound completely different. I'm a big believer, not even believer, that is just truly what happens a lot of the time too. Oh damn, even the inside of the brass is nice. All right, so they did a great job with making sure this is super premium. Even this is nice. Okay, good job, Antipode. Everything about this is very, very well done. The only negative to all of this board, the only thing I would say is a little bit smudge. It's perhaps the easy mate connector on the daughter board. That is it. I don't even mind, like, if the designer wants a certain layout, that's up to the designer. I do agree that from a marketing standpoint, it makes more sense to have just more variety when it comes to your layouts. So I do agree. But that is just something you have to consider, I guess, when you purchase the board. But I do agree that it makes more sense to have them. Would a standard daughter board fit? No, because the PCB also has an easy mate on this side as well. So unfortunately, I don't think it would work that way. Is there screws for the daughter board in here? There is. Torques on this too? Okay. No ISO option on this? I guess not. Will there be an ISO option for this? I think it's just one PCB in plate as far as I know. I would like to see, though, if at all possible, what would make a lot of sense for this. Hear me out. Maybe not something people are comfortable with. Basically releasing the files for, or even just releasing a separate PCB. I think that would make a lot of sense. That way there you have more options for things. Should be good. Options are never ever a bad thing. Okay, that is nice and easy to assemble. The daughter board channel there for the cable, perfect. That works great for me. Tray mount is torture, by the way. My keyboard, my current keyboard is a to replace as a tray mount. Tray mount's it's not the worst thing in the world. I do not understand why designers wouldn't share their PCB and plate files. I think after sale, releasing those files is never a bad thing. To me, it makes a lot of sense because it just allows people to kind of...
Anita Max Win NN.
Anita Max Win. That thing, it kills me. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. Are you feeling better? How are you feeling? Tray mount can be good. All mounts can be good, except for one mount. The only mount that cannot ever be good is integrated plate. Sorry, guys. They can never be good. Soren, I have yet to try an integrated plate that sounds good. Challenge accepted. I'm waiting for it. I have yet to try one, man. Doesn't exist. And I don't care. Yeah, exactly. It's Wait, you don't care as like my thoughts, or you don't care about like integrated plates? I love my Think V1. I just don't care for integrated plates. Maybe you can get away with doing like a polycarbonate integrated plate. I have no idea, like with a polycarb top or something, but oh, if you like them, you guys like them. Everyone's different, by the way. If you guys like them, you guys like them. Don't let my thoughts change the way you guys think. Please. No stressing about that. Soren with his silence. Soren does like his silent switches. Soren also is a big split spacebar enjoyer, and I respect him for that. For some reason, I just can't do split spacebar. I am seeing that there's no mounting point underneath the spacebar, which is absolutely lovely. Another good design choice there, in my opinion. I usually feel like it's a necessary design choice, so nice to see that. You know what's weird? In most of my keyboards, I'll usually put a full backspace just so, you know, I knew it better. But I have a few boards where I have split that I absolutely love, because I'll bind that key to delete, especially on 60s, and it helps a lot. Oh, here we go. Gio, how you doing, man? How are you doing? I'm here for this convo. Gio, what do you think? Do you like split? This is the other reason I don't love these. Now getting this in is going to be a little awkward. Is it the right way? It is. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Gio, look at the little corners on this board. Oh, it does not like the flat brass weight. By the way, the lack of branding on this is stunning. Oh yeah, this is from the top. The lack of branding is a big W in my books. So this is a hidden screw design that's done well, I'd say, because you don't need to clip any switches. Easy to access the screws. I usually hate when I have to clip switches to get these things to work. That shit's annoying. Hold on. What did Gio say? Did I miss something? Split. Oh yeah, he does like split backspace. Tim says I'd split your back place. Tim, it is 11:22 where you are, bro. You haven't even probably had lunch yet, dude. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. And, oh my God. By the way, guys, tonight we'll be on our podcast thingy. Tim, what are we talking about tonight? Do you have any conversations you want to talk about? Let's see what Tim wants to talk about tonight. I wish they had a black brass option. Yeah, I think my other small criticism for this board run, like, it's a very small piece. I kind of don't understand why they don't offer both colors of frames interchangeable with the weight. You know what I mean? Like, why can't I get silver plus multicolor and then black plus brass? I think them offering that would be a very smart idea. But I mean, ultimately, it's up to the designer and the vendor. A little ball spin for you guys. There you guys go. Maybe something to think about. Here we go. Let's put some keycaps on this. Oh, what are we putting? There will be a podcast tonight, yes. Alex, is there a reason why you're using this key mat as opposed to a larger one? Laziness. Truth be told, I have no good reason. I have them literally in the other room, but then I just forget to swap them out and change things. Just laziness. I don't have GMK Chaos Theory. No. Let me see what I got. I don't even know what I have we can use today. I mean, it's silver, so literally anything will work. A small part of me wants to use Serica. We can't do that. We do 100 boards, not 2,000. Really? Oh yeah, is this going to be in stock, Antipode? I forgot. Is this going to be first come, first serve in stock? Maybe that's why too. I'm forgetting about that. That would work. I think Serica would be nice on this. Full, what do you want to use today? What should we use? I don't have home one. We'll let Full decide. Something pretty? I feel like that's not helpful, Full. DCS set. All right, let me try. Let me try to see what I got. Actually, dude, to go with the blue plate, let's use Voyager. Is this Voyager or Voyager? I always forget what this is actually called. This should be nice on this. Voyager or Voyager? I can't remember. Oh, that is a nice blue on this. This is a sleeper set, by the way. Why is the stream lagging out for me? Is it lagging out for you guys? Am I lagging? Nope. Could be a Twitch thing. Maybe it's like service sent to you, I guess. Computer diff. Damn, that's so mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a sleeper set. I remember when this came out, I don't think this did well. And I still say to this day, I'm so happy that I decided to buy this set. I don't think the renders did this board justice when it came out. I think it was one of those boards where it's like, yeah, GMK Voyage. It's one of those boards where it's kind of like the renders just kind of looked okay. And then I got the set in and I'm like, oh, this is 1,000 times better than the renders. But yeah, genuinely love this set, dude. Love, love, love this set. Yo, what up? What's going on? How you doing, Nord? Yeah, this is already looking sick with this set. Always lags on mobile though. Yeah. I have a good feeling about the sound profile on this. Your stream is keeping me sane at work currently. Is it a hard day at work today? Dude, I feel like everyone this week I've been talking to, including myself, like everyone's been like having like a tough work week. Have I tried DCS? I think for my client build. I don't own any. You know what? I'll get 5 cool artisans for you. I don't think I have any in blue, but I guess we'll just grab some other stuff. I got you, full. Oh, I need blue. Give me this. Sporky Porky.
Happy Tuesday, Alex.
Dude, thank you so much for
Hope your week has been going well.
It's been going this week. I think I've been a little bit more on my trying to be good to myself mental health wise, because I think I overbooked myself and just overextended myself for January. Kind of by accident, just because I've been like trying to reroute delays for things to be done as soon as possible. And I think I realized I'm getting a little bit burnt out the other day. So I took the weekend, sort of, not really, but I took some of it to kind of just reflect. It helped a little bit. So, but I hope everyone's having a good work week this week. I'm so salty because they just revealed Solarized Dark recently, and I like it more than the original. Yeah, sometimes you get a little bit thrown off by those sets when they come out. You're like, damn, why did I get this one here to start? I feel you, I feel you. This looks so good with this set. Love this set. This needs another rerun, by the way. Accent or no? Yes or no to that? This is GMK Voyage. However, I don't think this is ever going to run again. No accent? Go for the accent? I'll let you guys keep deciding on that. Full, do you mind answering a quick question for me? Because I think this is really low and I really like that. What is the front height on this? I don't recall reading that on the info, but if you could let me know if you have an idea of what the front height is, that would be absolutely lovely of you. You know what set would be weird to see run again? Carbon. That would be an interesting set to see run again. Oh, I totally put this in the wrong spot. What's a good work week mean? I think it's like the right amount of stress. Because I'm sounds weird, but I do think stress can be a good motivator in small quantities. And I think you kind of need it to kind of realize like when good stress is a good thing. I think there is good stress. But I think when you have too much of the bad stress, it usually ends up being like a worse work week. Oh, am I missing a keycap for this? Where is my... Wait, is this usually blue? I can't remember what this was. Did I toss it in here by accident? My pipe key. And my number 1 key. $17 mil, not bad. That is nice to hear. We like that. Where's my number 1? Find it in a second. Let me put the rest of the keycaps in. Alt. Don't tell me I'm missing a keycap. If anything, I'll put F1.
Forky gifted a tier 1 sub to Kimmelin Win. They have given 81 gift subs.
Thank you, Sporky. Appreciate you, dude. Upper tray? No, that's a different number 1. But it could be up here. I don't know. Let me just put the rest of these things on and I'll look for it. Thank you, Sporky. Where is the control? Control. That's not it. There's not it. Do I have like pieces of this board on something else? I have a weird feeling I do. But I think I need to go through all my GMK sets and see what I'm missing. Because I am missing like bits and pieces of things. I have a weird feeling that this is like half on another keyboard somewhere. Which doesn't make sense, because I actually just recently used this set and I had it all, did I not? I'm pretty positive I did. Where is the last piece? It's right there? Oh my god. Where? Show me. No, that's not it. Yeah, if anything, I can just get away with using some different caps here, but... Unfortunately, I might be missing 2 keycaps for this top section. I don't think it's here, guys. I unfortunately think I am just missing 2 keycaps. Which is really weird. The number 1... what's he looking for? Dude, you touched it? The number 1 I touched? Not this number 1. That's a different number 1. That's not the right number 1. It's a numpad 1. Do blue pipe? Well, what I might have to do is I'm probably going to be putting pipe key over here just to fill it in. Put this here. Then let's just put, what else can we do? That there. Tim, if you're not gonna stop that, Tim, I'm gonna bring Uncrustables on the stream tonight. You watch your mouth, Tim. All right, well, I unfortunately don't think I have one of the keycaps here, so we're just gonna, oh, wrong thing. We're just gonna put, oh, there's control. I'm still missing number 1. I have no idea where number 1 is. That's the only cap I'm missing. That is crazy, dude. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna put F1 there. We're dealing with it. To your left? Guys, where's the number 1? No, my OCD. Dude, I don't have the number 1. I'm missing the number 1. I don't got it. It's okay. We're gonna keep moving on. I encourage Uncrustables. I actually looked. God damn. You do have the number 1. I'm just blind. Tim, go back and take a screenshot for me. And if you're right, I don't know. We'll talk about if you're right. I'm probably just blind though. Compliment for Pimentaco. All right, Pimentaco. I'm gonna tell you. I love you just as much as Tim Keelis, all right? I love Tim, but I also really love you, all right? Love you, dude. I'll screenshot it when you have a suitable reward for me. I loved him a lot, all right? But I love you more. Pimento Taco, thank you so much for being here, as always. And I want to tell you, too, really appreciate everything you do for this community, Pimento Taco. All the stuff that, you know, just being here and being present is more than enough, Pimento Taco. And you're worth it, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, let me get some artisans. I want to use Pokemon artisans. Wait, no. I don't know what to use. Where's all my artisans? Let me get a few. Here, I have an idea. That was 3 compliments. I try my best. Oh, dude, I don't have the Damascus cap right now, but I was gonna use Salvin Artisans. I think these would look really nice here. Can I add to the board? That's kind of cool. Ooh, that's nice. Pen pop? I got you. Blue, please? Hold on one sec. There you guys go. Where do I have my remote? It's right there. That is not blue. That's as blue as it gets. Wait, no escape? Oh, whatever, I'll put that. I need to find where the number 1 key is. It probably fell out somewhere. All right, here's the board. So this is from Antipode. This is the Aalto. Quite the looker. Very low front height of 17 mil. I noticed that as we started putting keycaps on, I'm like, damn, that looks really comfortable to type on. Very simple. In terms of no branding, nothing like that. But we got this, oh, my camera does not like the back piece being so no detailing, I guess. Very, very nice. Very, very, Alex, it's number 1 in the top right corner. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, way too lucky. Very, very pretty, and we have the side profile right here. Clueless. Okay, guys, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing the keycap set, and I'm just like, I need to look again. It's in the iFixit kit. My God, dude, I'm not listening to any of you guys anymore. We're gonna do this. We're gonna type on this to see what it sounds like. Mod pipe. Okay, you know what? I had enough of you guys. Classic chat. Let's see what this thing sounds like, shall we? Little HJ test. It's a deeper sound profile. This is actually really nice. These are Key Geek raw switches, and Full might have to let me know exactly, but I believe he did 205G0 and then filmed, and that was it. I don't know if they were spring swapped. Would sound better with MX Blacks. I mean, I think this sounds fantastic. Without the key mat. That's how you know it's also really nice when you have both the same, kind of the same sound signature with and without a desk pad. It's very full. It's very, very full. Yeah, I am hearing that too, Dirty. I think the switches are a great choice for this because you can hear some of that like plastic switch sound. It's weird, right? I mean, they're metal artisans. I don't know what we expect from these. That caps lock is pretty crazy. Oh, the tab's really nice too. This is a more premium item. It's $500. If you guys, so my thoughts on this right now is the selling points on this. More premium design. It's limited quantity. It's made by a group of people who like keyboards, who do keyboards very well. I think everything from Antipode I've ever tried has been great. If you guys like low branding, like there's no branding on this at all. This is fantastic. The front height is like the biggest thing for me. I like front height. You know, actually, if I'm going to point out something, Dirty. If people are not doing like custom push-in feet, I actually prefer bump-ons. You want to know why? My camera does not like this either. I prefer bump-ons simply because I've had feet which are like high-end feet or whatever, custom-made feet, where they've fallen off. And I can just go buy bump-ons, but I can't go find some of those other feet that have fallen off. So I used to actually be on the other side of the fence with this. I prefer bump-ons. It just makes more sense. Like it's universal, and I like that. So one like of the more negative things about this board you can consider, outside of layout options being a little bit more limited, which is, you know, it is what it is. I think the only thing I don't absolutely love is the EasyMate connector. Again, not terrible, but not my favorite. Otherwise, this sounds phenomenal. It sounds really good. So comfortable to type on too. Nice layout because the XT. I like this. The Frog just had a weird bottom row in which I could never get to sound like my favorite. So, I mean, that's all that really kept me from really liking the Frog. That's it. I bet Alex to be why are we getting sussy today? What are these artisans? These are from Salvin. Salvin is based out of Belgium. He makes a lot of cool artisans. You can find most of his stuff on his website, but they're pricey, don't get me wrong. Great looking board though. This looks phenomenal. Nice and simple, cool side profile. Oh my god, my camera is not liking this board though today. Very, very, very cool. This is GMK Voyage. Full, good choice on switches and plates and everything on this. Classic top mount. Doesn't feel like a top mount. It feels a little softer. I don't know why that is, but very, very much liking this. I like this a lot. Dude, my Stream Deck has been on the fritz lately. It resets every now and then. I don't know why it does that. How does this stack up against the Martingale? So I was about to say, I think the biggest competition this has is probably the Martingale in terms of like front height that have come out recently. I think this is my preferred board over the Martingale. The Martingale sounded great and everything. Like I really liked it, but I think this has a little bit more of like a fuller sound profile over the Martingale. But this is really comfortable. Again, it's $500. This might not be for everyone, and you know what? I'm gonna say it like I always do. I encourage you guys, if you guys are spending a lot of money, think about your purchases. You know, not everyone needs a really expensive keyboard. Be financially responsible. This is not the end of the world if you don't get the keyboard that you want, regardless if it's this, if it's the Event Horizon, if it's something else. It's a luxury hobby. Please, please, please spend responsibly and be financially responsible. That is always the major goal here. But very cool offering from Antipode. Again, Antipode definitely has a nice lineup of products. They're all on the more pricey side, but I can say out of all the ones that I've used and I've had clients send in, they've all been very good. Minus that one, there was one incident where the ano match wasn't good, but I heard the client told me that they were going to look into it. So that was like the only incident that happened. But everyone else apparently had great ano match on their Virgos. So apparently that was a one-off thing. Yeah, this curve is great. Like, I don't know if I can demonstrate to you guys this nicer. Look at that. I was gonna say that. I said at the beginning, Soren, like to have no machine marks or like streaks or anything, like that's pretty incredible. That is really, really cool. Very, very awesome. Like I said, the only change I'd like to see, if this ever has like a second round or anything, is no easy mate. Simply because I just don't like easy mate. It seems the key at the right is not the right good profile. Oh yeah, I might have fucked up and put the wrong profile on this. It's okay. It's okay. All right though, guys, that's pretty much the stream. If you guys want, check out Antipode on Discord. I think it's in the build command as well for more information here. It's a $500 price point. Oh no, punk. No, I am not keeping this unit. I'm sending all of Antipode's stuff back. At least that's to my knowledge, I'm doing that. I bought a house and I can't buy keyboards. I'm irresponsible. No, you're responsible. Come on, man. Can you give it away? That is up to Antipode. GG, see y'all later. Bye, smarter. Thanks for the stream. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I think I have a pretty full day. I might go live again, I don't know, in like an hour or something. Who knows? I gotta go eat something because I'm starving, and then I gotta go solder another PCB. But I got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm not quite done my day, unfortunately. I thought I could maybe relax a little bit, but tomorrow will be my relax day. Thank you again to Antipode for sending this out. Let's see who we can go raid. I don't know who's online right now. I don't know. Is anyone doing keyboard stuff? I don't think so. Oh, Tyler Keyboard's live. He's co-working. Let's go raid him. I like his aesthetic. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, actually, sorry. I'll see you guys Thursday. And later tonight on Tim's stream. Bye, everyone. Take care and love ya. See you later.